In less than 24 hours, Cleveland city leaders will vote on a proposal that would expand shot spotting technology in neighborhoods where gun violence is an issue.
The technology is supposed to help police pinpoint the exact location of gunfire, and some believe it effectively reduces crime, but others are a bit more skeptical.
News 5's Remy Murray beginning our in-depth coverage with a look ahead to tomorrow's vote.
Anything that we can do to help curb crime, I support.
Leon Stevenson has been living in Cleveland off and on for more than 60 years, with his roots first beginning on 113th Street and St. Clair.
It's just a difference than when I was growing up.
A place he tells me once filled the city with vibrancy is now unrecognizable in his eyes.
We need anything that can change just the violence, because seeing these young men drop daily, and the ones who are trying to do the right thing are living in fear.
On 113th Street in St. Clair, you'll see homes and even a high school, but you'll also find several memorials like this one because, as Councilman Kevin Conwell puts it, crime is a big issue in his ward, and he says something needs to be done.
They're sick and tired of being sick and tired of hearing gunshots at night.
As you saw on 113th, we have all these memorials, and they're all over Cleveland. And we need a way to comfort these mothers.
Conwell says this is where ShotSpotter comes into the picture. The city first conducted a test trial in Cleveland's Union Miles Park area, helping police get a more precise location on gunfire. Now, in a new agenda ahead of tomorrow's safety committee meeting, city leaders hope to extend and expand their existing ShotSpotter license to 33% of Cleveland's population in neighborhoods like Glenville and Collinwood, where gun violence is an issue. To do this, the city has requested more than $2.7 million coming from a portion of Cleveland's coronavirus local fiscal recovery fund.
When the bad guys find out that we know exactly where they're shooting from, I feel that it will slow it down.
The American Civil Liberties Union of Ohio disagrees, pointing out several flaws.
And I think one of the first things when you're talking about gunshot technology, gunshot detection technology is it effective in the first place?
Spokesperson Gary Daniels also questions if this technology will lead to over-policing.
This is not something that Cleveland and other communities should be pursuing. We keep trying to approach these types of problems that concern everybody. We keep looking at the end of things rather than the beginning of things.
I hope that we all can come together one day and have an answer and work these things out.
In Cleveland, Remy Murray, News 5.
And again, the Cleveland Safety Committee hears this issue tomorrow.
Okay, let's dig into this just a bit further. Earlier this year, the Cleveland Community Police Commission criticized the department for a lack of transparency on how the ShotSpotter technology is used. That report was released in May. It claims the community has no input on how police use ShotSpotter and other smart surveillance technologies. The Police Commission recommended the city adopt policies similar to those used in Oakland, California, for example. Police there are required to fully disclose how its surveillance technologies are being used. And at least 120 police departments across the country are using ShotSpotter. Here's some video of the technology provided by the company. It works by alerting departments when a loud bang may be caused by a firearm. A human reviewer then looks over the incident and determines whether officers need to be sent to the location. ShotSpotter claims high success rates in reducing gun violence, but our partners at Newsy spoke with researchers who say this data is not backed up.
I would say in the vast majority of cities, it's currently unknown, or at least not publicly available or publicly accessible, where a city, for example, might have covered zones of gunshot detection technology.
Research from the MacArthur Justice Center shows in 85% of cases in Chicago, ShotSpotter incidents did not result in a filed case report.
Okay, while some cities consider expanding ShotSpotter technology, the city of Canton no longer uses it. City leaders made that change in 2019, saying the system costs too much and does not cover enough ground. Instead, the city reached an agreement with a company out of Maryland called Wi-Fiber. The equipment for a new system includes shot detectors, license plate readers, Wi-Fi connected cameras too that can pan, tilt, and zoom. Canton became the first city in Ohio to use that new system.